go. Now. Ready? Yeah. Show me love. I can't read your words. Yeah, love ain't a thing. Love is a word. Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez. Love ain't a crime. Michelle.
Yeah.
You can't get through love. I'm just a kind of liar. Love ain't a drug. It's like no sugar. Yeah, love ain't a thing. Love is a word. Love is love. It ain't a thing. It's not something you own. Not something sweet. Show me love. I don't need your words. Yeah, love ain't a thing. Love is a word. So you gotta show me, show me, show me. Love is a word.
Welcome, everyone. A wedding is such a wonderful occasion. You may be seated. A wedding is a time filled with hopes and dreams and excitement. We're here today to celebrate the love that Michelle and Senaida have for each other and to recognize and witness their decision to journey forward in their lives as marriage partners. It's a privilege to be here today. When I first spoke to Michelle about the wedding and the plans, she shared something deeply personal with me. She told me that she didn't think that she would ever have her wedding day, that she might never have the right to legally marry her beloved Senaida. I really felt the sadness that caused her, but today I feel her triumph. Because dreams do have a way of coming true. On June 26th of this year, the United States Supreme Court ruled that it's legal for all Americans, no matter what their gender or sexual orientation, to marry the people they love. This is a historic victory. A victory for gay rights, a victory for human rights. This is your victory, Michelle and Senaida. But this is our victory too, for all the generations of the human family. Because love wins. Your love wins. Wouldn't you like to say that with me? Love wins. Amen to that. This relationship is one of soulmates that were destined to be together. Fate knew when the time was right. Senaida had come to believe that she wouldn't find her one true love. She was at that place of closing her heart and giving up. But as fate would have it, a friend was certain and persistent that Senaida should meet Michelle. And the magic of this relationship began. For the past 14 years, Michelle and Senaida have been creating the magic of a loving home and a solid bond. That's what soulmates do. They create love and harmony. I thank you both for the courage to be true to yourselves, because you inspired us all. And to the family, I say thank you for these beautiful, precious women. They make the world a better place. Be proud of them. To the loyal friends, thank you for providing the support, comfort, and friendship. And since you are the people that know them the best and love them the most, I ask you now to join me in creating a blessing. Together, let's create a ceremonial halo of love around our brides. So I ask you to bring to your mind and to your hearts loving thoughts, cherished memories of the times that you've spent together. Maybe it's family celebrations, maybe it's times when they were growing up, laughing, quiet, special times. I ask you to see and feel that love. Call upon God as you know God. Call upon the goddess by any name you choose. Great Spirit of the universe, Mother, Father, Creator of love. Call upon angels. Call upon the divine that's all around us and ask for a blessing and protection on this marriage. Ask that the future be full of comfort and of ease. Ask for the challenges of life to be met with grace and dignity, and that the strong bond of marriage will be a shield against their difficulties. Close your eyes if you like and see it clearly. See Michelle and Senaida in perfect health and happiness. See their future in abundance of joy. Picture their lives made better because of this marriage, and see their future dreams fulfilled. Now, see all our visions of abundance and joy and blessings coming up around this altar. A glowing blessing. Can you see it? I can. Amen. So here we are under the sweet blessing that's been created for you. And I want you to take a deep breath and commit this memory. Bring it into your hearts and remember it, because you're going to revisit this wedding day for many, many years to come. So I ask you now to give me a promise and make a sacred vow. Michelle, do you promise to Senaida that every day you will keep your marriage sacred and appreciate her as the greatest gift of your life?
I do.
Senaida, do you vow to Michelle that you will keep your marriage sacred and appreciate her as the greatest gift of your life?
I do.
So to symbolize the blending of their lives, they each hold separate containers that represent their unique and individual lives. Like the sun and the moon, as the sun never forgets to rise and the moon never forgets to set and pull the tides, let your lives from this day forward be inseparably united, just as the grains of sand can never be separated and poured again into individual containers. So will your new life together be. Blend the sand together, symbolizing the uniting of your individual lives in marriage. In the words of the great American poet Ralph Waldo Emerson, the meaning of marriage begins in the giving of words. We cannot join ourselves to one another without giving our word. And this must be an unconditional giving. For in joining ourselves to one another, we join ourselves to the unknown. You do not know the road, you have committed your life to the way. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Senaida Sanchez. When I look at you, I see the beauty deeper than what's on the surface. I see the beauty within your soul. Since the moment we met, you held my heart so gently and tight as you taught me how to love again. And you wrapped me in a blanket of your love and protection. In pieces in which you found me and are now whole because our love became the glue. I thank you now and until eternity that you took the time to heal my wounded heart. You undeniably complete me. Your smile lights up the universe, and your beauty surpasses any beauty that I have ever laid my eyes upon. The joy and humor you have brought to my life will never grow old or tiresome. These memories we have together are merely a stepping stone to our greatness we will achieve. The 14 years we have spent together, I hope it is just a fraction of what our lives have in store for us. I promise to give you all of my tomorrows, all of my todays, and the best of my future.
Michelle, about 5 minutes before I met you, I had given up on love. I was tired of feeling lost and disappointed. My plan was to join the Marine Corps and live a life of adventure. Papers signed and new dreams awaiting. Millions watched as the Twin Towers collapsed the next day. I knew without a doubt I was going to war. My first adventure was on the horizon, and I couldn't wait to avenge my country. Everything was going as planned until the night we met. My friend Bridie came knocking on my parents' door, asking if I could go hang out at a local bar. She said there was this girl she really wanted me to meet. I know there was no way my overprotective Greek mother would let me go out without a fight. So I did what any girl would do. I sweet-talked my dad into letting me go. And he did. Little did I know that just outside my parents' driveway, sitting in a white Chevy truck, was the woman I was going to spend the rest of my life with. The other half of my heart, my soulmate. I knew the moment I met you that there was something very special about you. We had only known each other less than 2 weeks, but I felt a need to show you how much I cared about you before I shipped out and I was running out of time. I wanted you to know that even though I joined the military, I was 100% committed to making you the happiest woman alive, no matter where the military would send me. So on Christmas Eve, with my heart pounding in my chest, I did the most important decision of my life, and I asked you to marry me, and you said yes. Obviously, because we are here. To my surprise, you had the same plan in mind, ring and all. And here we are, 14 years later, amongst friends and family, making another dream reality. Today I have the honor of calling you my wife. Cherokee, I know without a doubt you are my soulmate. We have a commitment, a connection unlike any other. My soul knew it had finally found its other half, even before I was fully aware of it. We spent hours on end, day in and day out. We've worked together, and never once have I ever tired of your company. You complete me in every way imaginable. You are everything I've ever wanted in a wife, in a friend, and in a partner in crime. I thank God for having our paths cross. Thank you for being my rock when I needed you the most, for holding me in times of joy and sorrow, and for teaching me to have compassion for all living things, even yucky snakes. Trust me when I say I'd be lost and lonely without you in my life. I promise to always be there for you in good times and in bad times, through sickness and in health, till death do us part. As long as we both shall live, I will guard your heart with my life, as it is the most precious gift I have ever been given. I will love you until the end of time. This I pledge to you.
You're going to exchange your rings, and the seamless circle of rings is a symbol of your endless love. As you wear them through time, they reflect not only who you are, but also what you have created together.
With this ring, I give you my heart. I promise from this day forward, you should never walk alone. May my heart be your shelter, and my arms be your home. Love me like music,
And I'll be your song.
The ancient ceremony of hand fasting represents the binding of two lives together.
Your open hands placed over one another represents your hearts. The silk rope represents the belief that binds them together. Hand fasting represents the binding of two lives together. As individuals, you are strong. As a couple, may nothing have the power to separate you. You are from this day forward bound to each other by the promises you have made.
You may kiss to seal the bond of matrimony. By the power given to me by the state of California, I present to you for the first time as a married couple, Mrs. Michelle and Mrs. Senaida Sanchez.
All right, our song is buffering, so I'm gonna close you out with the song you walked in for. So yay love, love wins. Love is a verb. It ain't a thing. It's not something you own, not something you spring. You show me love. Won't need your words.